I drove nights for extra money. DoorDash, Uber Eats, whoever pinged first. The money's best after 10 p.m., when people who don't want to be seen want hot food. One Thursday, a storm smudged the city into a watercolor. Streetlights with halos, streets slick and empty. My third order popped up with a high tip and instructions that made my stomach tilt. Leave at door, don't knock, text when you're in the elevator. The building was one of those half-renovated tower blocks, new mailboxes grafted onto old marble. The lobby camera was a dark circle with a blue LED that blinked like it was listening. I balanced the bag on my forearm, hit the elevator, which groaned, and texted, "In the elevator." The reply came fast. "Good. Keep the camera on yourself." I hadn't said I had the app open. I hadn't said there was a camera. Floor 11 smelled like wet carpet and someone else's dinner. The door for 11C had a peephole the size of a coin and 3 deadbolts installed at different times. I put the food down, snapped the pic, and turned to leave. The bag rustled behind me. I looked back. The top had folded open as if exhaling. A second delivery bag, not mine, sat beside it now, plain white, no logo, fin string handles wet from the rain. I hadn't seen it in the elevator. I hadn't seen it anywhere. My phone vibrated. "Take the white bag to 3A, same building." I typed back, "Not my order." The reply arrived before my bubble finished sending. "Tip increases, it belongs to 3A. I should have left it. I should have taken the stairs and gone home. Instead, I carried a bag that wasn't mine to a floor I didn't need. Floor 3's lights flickered in a rhythm that felt intentional. Door 3A had a scuff at ankle height like someone had kicked it from inside too many times. I put the food down, snapped the pic, and turned to leave. The bag rustled behind me. I looked back, the top had folded open as if exhaling. A second delivery bag, not mine, sat beside it now. Plain white, no logo, fin string handles wet from the rain. I hadn't seen it in the elevator. I hadn't seen it anywhere. My phone vibrated. "Take the white bag to 3A, same building." I typed back, "Not my order." The reply arrived before my bubble finished sending. "Tip increases, it belongs to 3A. I should have left it. I should have taken the stairs and gone home. Instead, I carried a bag that wasn't mine to a floor I didn't need. Floor 3's lights flickered in a rhythm that felt intentional. Door 3A had a scuff at ankle height, like someone had kicked it from inside too many times. I set the bag down, took the picture, and turned it back. The door opened 2 inches, without a chain, without a voice. Cold air breathed out. I bent to slide the bag forward. From the black behind the gap, a hand took the handles, pale, dry, a paper cut across the knuckle, and lifted the bag away soundlessly. The door closed without the sound of a latch. I texted support to cancel my next order because my hands were shaking. I rode down to the lobby. The blue LED on the camera blinked slower now, like it was drowsing. I knew ping hit. Same customer, different address, 5 blocks away. The note said, "Leave at lobby desk. Text when you are outside." I declined. It reappeared with a higher tip. I declined again. It assigned itself to me, which has never happened. I drove, angry in that way you get when you're scared and don't want to admit it. The second address was a storage facility with an all-night key code gate. The keypad had a handprint on the metal, dark from oil. I pulled a U-turn to leave. My phone rang with a number that looked like my own, except for the last digit. I let it go to voicemail. A text followed. A photo of the back of my car in the rain. Take him some behind. No other cars were on the street. The text read, "Gates open when you pull up." The gate yawned like a mouth when my bumper came near. Inside, motion lights woke in a domino line down the corridor. Unit C17 had a red sticker. Payment due. Its roller had a kink like it had been lifted and dropped. The notes on the order updated in real time as I watched. Digits marching. C17, leave inside, close door halfway, text me the sound. "That's not how this works," I said out loud to nobody. My voice bounced off the concrete like a cheap ball. I set the bag on the concrete and backed away. The roll door shivered and rose 6 inches by itself, like a breath taken before a word. The phone buzzed a final time. "We are hungry." We? I kicked the bag under the gap out of anger more than anything like bravery. The smells inside the unit unrolled, not food. Wet cardboard, old dust, cold coins. The bag slid out of sight, then flattened. Not like something took the food out, like air refused to leave room for the bag to be full. The lights at the end of the hall clicked off one by one, coming towards me. I grabbed my phone and ran. The gate stayed open for me like a good host. I didn't stop until my Carter's heater was breathing heat into my wet shirt and the storage facility was a rectangle in my rearview mirror. I sent every screenshot to support. They replied with a template that might as well have said, shrug. I changed my delivery zone after that. A week later, a news article crawled through my feed about an arrest at that storage place. Units broken into, stolen packages, bait orders sent to drivers to test their routes. The article said the ring had watched deliveries for months. The article said they operated out of C-17. The article said there were 3, and police found 2. Nothing in the article mentioned the white bag that wasn't mine. Nothing mentioned the way the gate moved for a car not yet close enough. Nothing mentioned the sound my phone never sent of a storage door closing halfway. I still drive sometimes. If you do, don't take mystery bags. Don't follow instructions that sound like the customer can see you when you haven't told them they can. And if a note ever says, text when you're in the elevator, remember, a camera can look out from your phone as easily as it looks in. And some people don't order food because they're hungry. They order people.